Hey guys, it's Sexy Saturdays. I'm Misty Eyez, and I'm here with Queens of the Week. Alright, this week our topic is from Eve Summers, and she wants to know about celebrity impersonation. What is the most important thing about celebrity impersonation? Their actual mannerisms or the look? What are some struggles that people have with celebrity impersonations, and who do we impersonate ourselves? Well, first of all, I do some comedy lookalikes like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz and Joan Crawford, Mommy Dearest, bring me the axe. But the celebrity impersonations that I actually look a lot like the person would be Anna Nicole Smith, Adele, Divine. I've done Winona Judd, but I don't think I'm a good Winona Judd. But the important thing to do, obviously it all starts with the look. I think the look is the most important thing when you're doing a celebrity impersonation. If you walk into a room and people are like, oh my God, you're Adele, or oh my God, you're Madonna, or oh my God, you look just like Katy Perry, they get it. That's the most important thing. But if your look is not as strong, you better have really strong mannerisms. Some characters have obvious mannerisms, like Cher. I don't know if I did that right, but I don't do Cher. But she does the whole kind of thing. She does a lot of the hair flip, for example. So if you want to impersonate someone that does a lot, like Adele, when I do Adele, she does this a lot when she's on stage. Like she does a lot of hands. Now, when you're doing a look, the most important thing to me is the face. No matter what, when you're doing drag, period, your face is the most important. The eyes, the lips, for example. Now, if you are going to look like yourself and put on a Lady Gaga wig and a Lady Gaga costume, you're going to look like you in Halloween drag as Lady Gaga. So you're going to need to learn what about their face is changed. I do Adele. She's probably the one I get hired the most to do. So I've kind of got her face down. For example, Adele has a cleft chin. So I always put a cleft chin. She's got a really deep upper lip. So I do a deep lip. Her nose is skinny here and fat here. So I do a really skinny and fat with contour. Do the lip, do the chin. These are my drag eyebrows, but her real eyebrows are where my real eyebrows are. Or my tattooed eyebrows. So I just use my real eyebrow for her. And of course her highlight and shadow is pretty much normal to what I normally do. Her eyelid makeup is very natural with a little smoke. And that's Adele. She's pretty easy to do, except for you have to completely change the shape of your face, especially your nose and lips and chin. So whenever I do her, it's obvious because I don't put a butt chin on myself unless I am Adele. Or unless I did Adele and I can't take it off and I'm doing a number right after it. That has happened before. But the most important thing would be, oh, her nostrils are bigger. Make her, like, you'll always tell when somebody's doing a character and they're good at it. They do weird makeup things that they don't normally do. Like they'll make their nostrils bigger or smaller, or they'll do weird tweaks with their eyes. Like a lot of times when people do Britney Spears, they have really white down here, kind of like a Bianca Del Rio on the edges, because she's got more of a droopy eye. So you have to really study who you do and what makes them unique or different. Now, if you've ever watched like Saturday Night Live or Mad TV, you're going to see that when they do a character, they take something and really run with it. I think that's also good to do with drag. For example, if you're doing Madonna and you have a mole here, do that mole really big. Pink has moles here. Do those moles really big. Anna Nicole Smith has a mole here. Do her mole bigger, because you want it to be seen. And a lot of times when you're doing a character impersonation, I obviously look at pictures and really study them, but when you sit down and do your makeup, sometimes it's better to do it from memory. What you remember them looking like, because what your memory sticks out the most, whether it be the mole or the lip or the chin or what, the nose or whatever, is going to be what sticks out the most to the audience. And if you do the signature things, I think that is what is going to help you the most with character impersonation. But when you got the right wig and the right costume and the right highlight and shadow and contour, bitch, you're going to become together. And then the if you're doing Michael Jackson, you grab your balls or whatever, that is going to come later. Or maybe that should come first. If you really know you're going to do a character, start acting like them as much as you can before you start perfecting the look. That way it all comes together peacefully. But worst case scenario, I would say mannerisms come second, because if you really look like your person, you're going to look like them, whether you act like them or not. But anyways, that's my tips on character impersonation. Loving you is easy.